God, I just won't. Um, yeah, I think the best plan is to, like, really take it easy tonight, stay in bed, get sleep, and then, look up, like call my doctor tomorrow and say that, like, this is, like, I need to have the ultrasound as soon as possible, or, like, see if I can get, like, an emergency appointment and, like, see, like, what can they do for me, like, how can I, like, get this treated in a non-emergency room situation, like, can my doctor do anything for me? So I'm gonna call my doctor and just say, I've been having like, I've been having this thing, and, like, I've been really having these serious symptoms. I've been in bed, and I was considering going to the emergency room, but I wanted to, like, not, I really, it's like when you feel so out of it and weird, the idea of, like, walking into the clutches of it, like, you know what doctors are like, you know what nurses are like, they're all in their medical world, and they have their lingo, and they don't really you're just a patient, you're not, like, a professional, so, like, they're, like, kind of, like, you're just, like, under their control, and you're in their hands, and it's like they're in their world now, and I don't want to be in their world. I hate their world. It's disgusting. I want to be in my world, which is happy and pretty and beautiful and full of nature and things. So what I want to do is just call my doctor tomorrow and just say, hey, I've been having, like, these really bad symptoms. Like, it feels like I'm having, like, like I mentioned to my gyno, like, torsion, like, but I didn't, and I was considering going to the hospital because she said, oh, haha, well, if you had torsion, you would be in the hospital. But it's like, I would be there, but I just don't want to go. um, Maybe a normal person would, but, like, I've never had an operation. I've never been put under. And that's, like, my worst fear, literally, like, is to be, like, put under, uh, to be, like, in a medically induced sleep, like, what do you call it, when they give, whatever, I'm not thinking clearly, but that is my worst fear, to be, like, have an operation, basically. I hope it doesn't even have to come to that. I mean, who knows, like, maybe I can be awake for it, like, or maybe they just have to give me, like, some antibiotics, or, I'm just, like, gonna hope for, even though this feels really, really bad, I'm just gonna hope that, like, the solution is not something, that's gonna be, like, a drastic operation, because that is my worst fear. How couldn't it be? Isn't that everyone's worst fear? That's, like, the worst thing ever. Like, how could you not be scared of someone, like, invading you and putting you in their control and being under their, like, everything, your life is in their hands. I don't want my life to be in anyone's hands. I want it to be in my own. But anyway, but I need to take this seriously, and Kirby's, right about that, and I'm happy that I'm talking to her, and I'm happy that she's kind of convinced me that, like, this is a serious thing, because it's clearly, like, something that needs to be dealt with. I think what keeps happening, like, what's been going, like, how it's been going is, like, during the day I've been okay, and then at night it starts to flare. I just don't know how everything's gonna go, but, like, it would be great if I could just, like, if there's a way I could see a doctor tomorrow, or even if I could, like, go to the hospital tomorrow when I just feel, like, more, like, aware of what's going on, and better, when I feel better, when I don't feel as upset, because I don't like making decisions when I'm, like, going to the hospital when you're upset, like, that sounds really bad, but, it'd be better if I could just, like, make the decision rationally. It just feels so weird, unless, like, the universe makes a decision for me and I'm put there. God damn it. My poor little leg. I just want you to have blood flow, please. I just want blood flow to come back. I mean, it's interesting that I'm documenting this, that's for sure. This is a real interesting documentary that I'm going to be sharing. I'm not uploading anything tonight, though, because this is a little too intense to just be like sharing right now, because I need to go through it first, you know, in a way. But I'm glad I'm documenting it, because like it's like validating everything and like the pain that I've been feeling. And it's just funny still how like my mom and Voss still like kind of dismiss it, but then Kirby's immediately like, no, if you feel like numbness or like tingling, like you feel really weird, or like you feel like you can barely walk, like you need to go get it taken care of. And I agree, and I think it's good to hear that. It's good to hear someone who listens to me and who knows that that's not normal, and knows that I shouldn't have been dealing with that. And I honestly should have dealt with it a long time ago. But now I'm like validating myself, and this is like this symbolic bit of that, I guess. But yeah, I just want to feel more stable before I go into someone else's world and put myself in their hands, because like that is very scary, and that is a big decision for someone like me who's a control freak already, and who's already so like, you know, fragile, so fragile. And I just want my sister to be happy. I feel really bad for like, she's just here in Chicago, and I'm like having this like complete full scale like emergency. But I'll be okay, I think. I mean, I know I will. I mean, I'm documenting it. Clearly this for a reason. And, you know, it felt like this was the thing I had to solve, and it was like an unsolvable thing, and because everyone kind of like, no one can be inside your body and know how you feel, you know? And it's like, at what point does it qualify as an emergency? That's what's kind of the scary part, because I have like apparently a really high pain tolerance, and I put up with a lot of shit, and I've taken years and years of it apparently from everyone around me, you know? So like, but then it goes too far, and you're crying out for help, you know. So at least I'm able to like have this like, you know, I'm good enough to talk, so I know that I'm not gonna die tonight. And I remember when I was sick in 2019, just going to bed every night feeling like scared that I was gonna die the next day, and I didn't know if I was gonna wake up. I should have gone then, but I didn't know shit, and I didn't know what I was dealing with, and I thought also I was going crazy, because I felt like so weird, you know, and I wasn't used to having a lot of, like, you know, I hadn't been fully awakened yet. I had like, I was in a way, but parts of me were still like locked, like a game, you know, so I didn't have the like, the permanent, like the insight that I have now. Now I kind of like see how things work, and how everything like goes, and it's like how the story unfolds, and that there's meaning in everything, and that everything happens when it should, right? I didn't know enough then. So I'm documenting this. It'd be cool if I got like a lot of money like, after this because I fucking deserve a vacation so bad. It'd be cool if this like, you know, I mean obviously I look like shit and I'm a racist and that's just like, but like, I don't want this to like go viral, but at the same time, this is a very interesting experience that I'm documenting. So I don't know if this has ever been done before, which is funny because it seems like everything's been done before by now. But I found out that not everything has been, and I've also found out that when you do something, even if someone hasn't seen it, it kind of like frees. It's like a collective consciousness thing. It kind of frees everyone else. So what I'm doing is the Lord's work, really. When you put things out there that are uncomfortable, and to me, like going to the hospital, it would be a very uncomfortable thing, but I think it's just like the wrong kind of uncomfortable for me at this second, because I don't feel safe there, and I don't feel safe in anyone else's hands right now. I need to be in my own. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna take it very serious. I'm like, am I slurring? Am I okay? Like, Jesus fuck, you know? Or am I just so hungry? Am I, like, you know, observing myself? I'm gonna take it very seriously tomorrow. This is something serious now. I just want to be enjoying my life, you know? And I just really am praying that whatever it is doesn't need some, like, first of all, I hope that they find some cause, because there is something. And I hope they find it, and I hope that it's not hard to fix, and it's not anything dramatic, like anything gory. I don't want to be opened up. I don't want anyone, like, I just want it to be like, oh, just take a little pill and you'll feel better. So anyway, I should go eat.